Hi, it's Clark Reid back with more tech headlines for you today. If you enjoy our reports or find them useful, always ask you if you'd help us out. Crush that like button. And you can also subscribe. Then you'll know when each new report is up and ready for you to either read or view, whichever you do. And another big Amazon sale is on the way. Oh boy, Amazon Prime Big Deal Days is scheduled for October 8th and 9th. And Gadget.com notes that Amazon's changed the name of the event a few times, but it remains the same kind of thing. It's Amazon's marquee sale event for Prime members, and as always, expect big discounts on Amazon's own devices like the Echoes and Kindles and Blink Cams and all that. We can also expect, if the pass is any indication, some cheap prices on smaller items like earbuds and, of course, the ever-popular lightning deals. It's nothing like a big sale to goose revenues in the fourth quarter for companies and to get a head start on the holiday rush. Stan Freberg is smiling somewhere as he tugged Santa's beard as well as ad agencies and merchants with his Green Christmas back in 1958. As some of the major players move to a passwordless future with passkeys using biometrics or screen locks on your smartphone, tablet, or computer to log into websites and apps, Google has dropped another obstacle in making it happen by making it effortless to use passkeys on different devices. ZDNet.com reports that previously you had to scan QR codes to grant access to different devices. Well, now Google has introduced a feature that will allow passkeys to be saved right in Google Password Manager on Windows, Mac, and Linux and Android. And it all works the same. Just create the passkey when they prompt you to, and it's automatically saved and synced across all your devices when you're logged in on them. On your Google, it has to be logged in on the same Google account. Google has also introduced Google Password Manager PIN, an additional layer of protection. Apple has already had the ability to use passkeys across different devices using their biometrics like Face ID and Touch ID, but it'll be a big plus to have Google letting this work across devices and operating systems. The EU is stepping in to make things at the Cupertino Forum a little tougher. They're trying to make them open up all of Apple's iOS and iPad OS devices to third parties. According to AppleInsider.com, they've now started two what they call specification proceedings, which will set the rules and timetable for Apple to allow third-party access to all of its iPhone hardware and software features. The first proceedings concern connectivity with third-party devices. The second one will put in deadlines for compliance. So far, hasn't been any comment from Apple, but Apple CEO Tim Cook earlier had described some EU moves as based on anti-U.S. sentiment. I can see Apple complying and allowing interoperability with third-party devices like other watches instead of the Apple Watch and other earbuds, but opening up their operating systems, that might be a bridge too far for Cupertino, so stay tuned for all of that. You know, there are auto recalls virtually constantly, every day. But here's one I haven't seen happen for a while. Volkswagen has stopped production on the ID4 crossover because the cool flush door handles apparently don't meet their waterproofing specs. Now, the thing that's so funky is they went through this before. ArsTechnica.com says the moisture can get into the door controller circuit board and allow the door to open while the EV is moving. VW has to recall almost 100,000 ID4 models, and they put out a stop sale to their dealers. And again, this is actually the second attempt at fixing ID4 doors. Earlier, some would open intermittently while driving or refuse to open altogether. And so far, thankfully, there haven't been any crashes or injuries reported in this situation. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now. Oh, I misspelled Technified. Crap. There we go. That's better.